this example, we're going to look at the new improvements for 5-axis hole drilling within FeatureCAM 2011. First thing I want to do on this part is I'm just going to run through a quick 3D simulation. Just going to select my Tools crib, choose Play. So here you can see we have a series of features on the part in two different setups. So we have a couple of pockets, side operations, boss, hole, and a side with a cross section over the top. So on this part, what we want to do is we want to machine or drill a hole into this face here. I'm going to stop the simulation. Now we've pre-saved the simulation. What I'm going to do is go into the part view and just highlight we pre-save the simulation and create an STL file. If I right click on the STL, a new option available in FeatureCAM 2011 is the right click menu within the STLs. So in this case I'm going to show the selected STL, and then from the display mode I'm just going to shade the STL up. So this is what our current state of our simulation is like. Now this particular part has been generated purely with geometry and with curves to generate the features. So at the moment we have no hole modelled into this side area here. But what we do have is a circle entity that's been created. So let's find this. I'm just going to go into the View, Entities, rather than show all and try and find all the components of this part. Let's go into Entities, select by name, and just scroll down, and you can see it's the second one there. So let's show and close. So that's the circle I want to drill through. Now if I view from the left hand view and just zoom in and choose a Y rotation, what you'll notice as I rotate round, you'll see that this circle entity is actually running parallel with this drafted face here. So what I have is an orientated circle that lies at a different vector orientation to our Z-axis setup. Now in earlier versions of FeatureCAM this would have been difficult to create a drilling operation for. I would have had to generate a setup that is orientated towards the circle normal. However, in FeatureCAM 2011 we can now generate this circle, using this circle create a hole that is normal to that vector. So let's select the circle. I'm going to go into the new feature, I'm going to select hole, choose next, so it's identified the diameter. In this case I'm going to have a depth of 10 millimeters and just say finish. So I've got ahead of myself and selected finish, and you see the hole is actually positioned away from the part, so it's machining away from this face. So the reason it's done that is just simply the way the geometry was constructed, and this orientation has been given the vector pointing out away from the part. So we can rectify this quickly just by simply going to the location tab and clicking this button here, which reverses the direction of the hole. Let's apply, and you now see the vector has orientated into a different direction. Just going to make a quick change to the strategy just to apply a quick drilling process, and I can run through the simulation in 3D. So you can now see I've generated that hole position inside the part without actually having to model anything in the part. It's given me that 5-axis hole position.